Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to do something special for today actually. Today I'm going to be doing some test runs with my PC just to give you an idea of how good the computer is and what type of games it can play. So before I get into the game test runs, I'm going to first show the specifications, the main specifications, the processor, the RAM, and the graphics card, because those are the most important parts, which can easily dedicate how good games will run. So just an overview. First of all, I have a Core i5 processor clocked at 3.0 gigahertz. I have an 8 GB RAM with a DDR3 input, and I have a Galaxy Geforce GT 630 2 GB of graphics card RAM, and that is the main specifications. So now we got that out of the way, let's get right into the first test run of the game. So first I'm going to do a test run of Battlefield Bad Company 2. And I'm going to just do a 3-minute sample of a match, and I'll be back with the results.
Завалили пятерых.
So since I got my results, I will tell you a brief idea of how well the frames per second were going on with the game. So as the results are showing that that the game was going at a minimum of 15 frames and a maximum of 199 frames per second, and the average is 44 frames per second. So with that, it is actually a really good type of frame per second. Is really smooth, and it doesn't really have much spike lags, and let's go on to the next game. So the next game I'll be testing is Blacklist, Splinter Cell Blacklist. And just one more thing to say before I go out, and you can just see the test run. I am probably going to make, I'm still thinking of making a let's play for Splinter Cell Blacklist. You can probably leave a comment below if you want, and so anyways, since you got the announcement, let's just see the test run.
They've got us all. Lazy. No, the planes have been missing us. They can fight. But they can die like anything else. damage, no previous special effects. Alright, as soon as you're with. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you trying to get yourself killed? Yes, sir.
Okay, now that the test run is done, I will be showing the results. So, during the test run, I had a minimum frame per second at 18 frames per second, and at maximum it would go at 47 frames per second, and at average it is 35 frames per second. So with that, it is quite good. It's actually, yeah, it's quite good, and there's not much fight flags, and it plays pretty smoothly, and yeah. Now we've done that, let's go on to the next game. So the next game is Blacklight Retribution, and you're just gonna do another match, just a 3-minute sample of the match, and I'll be coming back with the results. And for the final results for Blacklight Retribution, the results were that I got a minimum of 25 frames per second and a maximum of 46 frames per second, and finally an average of 33 frames per second. And with that, it was quite good. There was not much lag, and it was really it was really smooth. And so it is, yeah, it is a quite good frame rate. And next we have to test is Crysis II. So let's just do a test run and of the campaign, and I'll see you.
Prophet, it's Gould. You read me? Prophet! Prophet, listen to me. I don't know if you can hear this, but they're coming for you. You have to find those Marines. Listen, Prophet. Cell are all over downtown looking for you. I'm sending you my coordinates. Keep searching. He's out there somewhere.
'For the final results of Crysis II, I got a minimum of 25 frames per second, 44 frames per second, and an average of 33 frames per second. And so that is again like almost like Blacklight Retribution, quite smooth, not much lag, no big problems, and yeah, a very decent gameplay. And so yeah. Next game we're gonna try is Team Fortress 2. So let's just gonna do a training match with a couple of computers, and we'll come back.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
I need to charge!
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So the final results I got for Team Fortress 2 is a minimum of 0 frames per second. Now the reason why I got that is because whenever you get killed, they would show like the killer, just a straight freeze frame, and then at that time it was 0 frames per second. So that actually made a problem, and actually wasn't like a real type of frame rate for the gameplay, just a still picture. But on the bright side, I got a really good maximum frames per second. I got 113 and an average of 43 frames per second. Now if you've seen a test run yourself, you could have seen that it was quite smooth already. Really smooth, no lag spikes, and no problem here. So yeah, those some really good results. And moving on next, finally, is Minecraft. Now I'm gonna do two types of things here. I'm gonna first of all play with the Sonic Aether Shaders mod, and then I'm gonna play just standard with the standard settings like normal and fancy graphics, and yeah. So first we're gonna see with the shaders mod, and yeah, let's see how it will go. So as a result, for doing a test run of Minecraft with shaders and without shaders, first of all, the test results for Minecraft with shaders mod, a minimum of 14 frames per second, a maximum of 27 frames per second, and average 21. Now, now if you have to record without fraps, it would go around 30 frames per second, but with fraps, it's increased obviously. And it was slightly lagging. It was actually at a playable rate of depending from the frames per second. But moving on to the Minecraft without the shaders, I got a minimum of 24 frames per second, a maximum of 68 frames per second, and at average 48 frames per second. And obviously that is a very good frame rate, very smooth, and not many problems. But anyways, yeah, thank you for watching my test runs. Hope these could probably give you an idea of how good the copy capabilities and how good the frame rates would go, and yeah, it could probably also help you decide like if you're to get a GT 630 like me, then it would actually be a great graphics card for a good price, because unlike GTX, they would be really pretty expensive. Unlike this, it's just a graphic card for entering you to play high-end games like lowest or medium graphics. And yeah, so thank you for watching. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Also be sure to follow my Facebook page and YouTube channel. And that is about it for today. This is the GamerX2, and I approve this graphics